Hey there, I'm Robin. I'm a professionally licensed hairstylist based out of New Orleans for over 12 years. And I decided to make this video because I had made a very really small crappy improv video for my poor little 9-year-old niece who is sort of her own girl. She's like a fashionista, so when she gets an idea in her head, she's got something and she wants to do it. For a while, she had worn the cute little bangs that went right here. You know, she's a little blonde girl. But recently, she wants the little side bangs, which are still very popular. They've been popular for, God, at least, you know, since before I've been doing hair. Now, something that she does have is a little cowlick, very similar to one where I have right here. You see I part over a little farther. And that's because my bangs have grown out a lot. However, I can still teach anybody how to make those little bangs that they have, no matter how long or short, to become side bangs, even if you have like 2 or 3 horrible little cowlicks going on right here. The first tip I'm going to go ahead and tell you is when you are blow drying. Now this is my little crappy like travel blow dryer, so don't judge me. But when you're blow drying, you always blow dry down and away from the pattern. So if your pattern goes up, you're going to take your hair and blow dry it down, and that's going to break that wave. Outside of that, say it's been 2 days since you fixed your hair and it's just going all over the place. Here's what I suggest. You take your bang section, which again, I don't have much of one, but we're gonna pretend because I've been growing mine out for a while. Usually it's either a V section like this or something rounded off that your hairdresser will typically make for you. And it tends to start over a little farther than what you're comfortable with, and then this just travels over however you do it. What I had tried to tell my niece was you're going to take your bang section like this, and you're gonna part a small section on the top. Now this is gonna be your smooth top, so you wanna go ahead and take this and pin it back too. So here's the rest of your bangs. You just have what you would pull back or anything like that. Now you would need a comb. I'm looking around, I don't have a proper one, so I'm gonna use my Olivia Garden brush, which is one of my favorites anyways. And we're gonna comb it up. Then we're gonna very lightly back comb it down, okay? Because this is gonna, whatever wave pattern you have going on here, any split you have, it's gonna kind of break it up. So I'm gonna do a light mist of my hairspray. I'm gonna give it some time to cool down, you know, until it doesn't feel wet anymore. I'm gonna leave it. Look, looks crazy. So I'm gonna barely brush with like a very soft brush right here and just scoot it over for a minute. Then I'm gonna take my next section, which was that top section, and sometimes all you have to do is just scoot the same thing over again. For extra security, I'm gonna take this section and just very barely back comb it too. And back combing is whenever you hold up the top of the hair. And I mean, for bangs, it's gonna start up here, mine are long. So you're gonna back comb it down until it's a little bit fluffy there. You'll go in, blow dry again, give it a second to dry because I can still feel it on my scalp. And then you let go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to comb it down and back off to the side like this. So now even though I don't particularly have bangs, mine tend to go off to the side. At this point, it looks like I actually do have bangs. So whether they could be baby bangs, they could be this short, or they could be really long like mine where I'm trying to grow them back into my hair, but I can still have these swoopy bangs. Now this section that I, feel like is the rest of my hair, I let it go. Just kind of comb it into the rest of it. But look at me now, I kind of have this combed down, and you don't see the back combing here because I had just very basically and very carefully swooped it over, kind of combed it. At this point, if you have long bangs like me, you could take something and go ahead and bobby pin it. I'm going to take one of my creepy little clips here. I'll bobby pin it over, and then I've got my side bangs. Or if you do have shorter side bangs, you can go in, take that last little mist, you know, you don't want to get your makeup or get your jotter in the eye, and just mist over it. Give it a second, kind of fan it off, and it should stick for most of the day. So if you're looking for a way to make your side bangs work, this is the best method I've found. I always tell all my clients to back comb. This is a very common question for me. And really, I mean, honestly, if you wanted to do it the other way, like totally against your wave pattern, I always part this way, but if you wanted to part this way, you could do the same thing, just the opposite. I try to go at an angle when I do go in at, you know, something that doesn't go for what I'm used to, but I mean, this tends to work out for me. You just spray the crap out of it, fluff up the rest of your hair, and there you go, you've got bangs. So hopefully this was helpful for everybody else. I tried to do something for my poor little niece who's really into doing something with her little bangs. And if you've got any more questions, or if there are any other things that you're interested in, I've got like at least 5 million tips like up my sleeve, like how to fix your hair and make it right. And so just basically hit me up on my website. There's some feedback on there. It's Robin Spaulding Hair, ROBINSPAULDINGHAIR.com, or you could email me at arxospaulding, ARXOSPAULDING at iCloud.com. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope this helped you, and I hope my little niece Ella thinks this is very helpful too. Thanks, guys.